Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Òtítọ́ ni ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ jápa. Gbogbo wa ní láti wà very careful. Gbogbo wa ní láti wà tí wọ́n bá dé ìlú. You need bí fún nǹkan tó débi tó ń lọ, you need to have your information sound and clear. You need to know ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ, you have to have a plan B. Kò sí ni tí wọ́n bá kọ́kọ́ dé ìlú nílùú, kò sí kó má nídìí èèyàn kankan tó máa put it through. But even though at then, you should understand some things pé nǹkan tó bá jẹ́ pé tó ti ń rí pé kò kí ń ṣe real tòótọ́ pé tó bá ṣe ó máa affect life ẹ̀, you should stop it. Because gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ pé tó bá parọ́ mọ́ èèyàn pọ̀kọ́ ẹnu ẹ̀, abuse ni is a problem, a serious offence ní western world. So àwọn nǹkan mìíràn tó yẹ pé tó bá advice ẹ̀ pé kò ṣe, ó yẹ kí kó fọpọlọ ṣe. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n gbà yín lásìkò. Sister Dunni Adéjáde láti wá fún wa ní ìyànjú and kọ́ndẹ̀ sọ story àwọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọkàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní UK. Ẹ̀yin náà mọ ẹ gbọ́ story àwọn couple kan tó wà ní UK tí kìíní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ wo Sister Dunni ká tẹ̀jọ́ kọ́ ọgbọ́n ẹyọkan àbí méjì. Please share this video to your family, friends, well-wishers tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní àǹfààní láti lè fi kọ́gbọ́n. Late Joe. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
This couple relocated last year to UK. As they relocate, the lady get belle when they relocate. So when they reach there, the husband and students, wife be dependent, but of course the wife could not work much as they reach there. Now him somebody can call the wife. Say as we dey, as una dey oh, there are some things government can do for you to make life better. Now Indian teacher am say, make she tell government, he say, her husband, Alex, you're welcome. Say her husband, na abuser. Say her husband, they beat am. She no discuss the thing with the husband though. Somebody just advise her, say, if you want to make UK day easy for you, these are the things you need to do so that you can get benefits and some things from government. Now in then tell am, say, Emma Bruno, make you lie for government. Now she self lie. Say, make them hear, I will say government, her husband, the abuser, blah, 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 blah. Not only that, the person still teach am, say, if she won't born, make she pretend, say she gets postpartum depression. Make she dey act up after she born. So when she won't born, now she begin act up. She begin act up. At the end of the day, na CS then do for her. As then do the CS finish, now she begin act up. Say she gets postpartum depression. Come dey act like person wey don kolo for head. Now they begin give her medication. Then begin give her medication. The person where the advisor still they tell them, say, continue the drama, no relax. So now she kuku increase the drama for hospital. As she increased the drama for hospital, now in those ones, that was why I was asking one question, where I say, waiting then they call section. The person don't tell me already. He said they're in sectional. Now she begin act up. She begin act up. Say, as if the thing really they do am for real. Apart from say they don't they give her medication. As she can't they increase the colo mentality, say something they do am. Now in those ones, cuckoo sectional. Because he can't get to the extent where we say the medication where they give am, it be like say the thing can't they affect am. Meanwhile, her husband no dey in the know. Her husband actually talk, say something they do am. So the pikin, now the husband come approach them, say, give me my pikin. Make her they take care of the children, the pikin. As in mama dey with una. Now they say lie. The husband say, what he do? Then say lie. They cannot give him the pikin because he's not capable of taking care of the pikin. The husband don't know wetin shele. As then they drag him. As they come put him for where she dey, e can't reach one time, she won't collect medication from them again. Now, because she don't want collect medication, then can't section her. You know, say, I talk, say she don't lie for the husband. Say the husband, they abuse am. So as them can't section am, báwo ni lolo, ṣàlàáfíà ni. As them can't section am, that's why I asked that question. Say, wetin be section? When they section person, and they will put the child in care. The child, of course, the child is doing very well with them, but her husband want the pikin. Them can't tell the husband, say no, they cannot give him the pikin, but they not tell am wetin the wife talk. As they not tell am wetin the wife talk, instead they wonder, say wetin dey happen. He don't call them for house. Say, if pikin where them born, no, they no really speaking for them, and in wife no well. Not only that, oh, the story she still can't tell them. Say, now since when she dey 3 years old, her papa don dey abuse am sexually. So her papa still dey inside the case. Papa wey dey Nigeria on his own, all because she want to collect benefits. She still had her papa join the case for where she dey. Say her papa don dey abuse am since 3 years old. So as in papa dey, they no born in papa, make it reach the UK domot. If he try am, na carry them go carry the papa. So she add the papa to the story. Papa no say instead dey inside the story. Now, as she no want collect medication from them again, say she wants to go. Say they are not treating her well. Blah, 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 blah. Now, they put am for section. Tony and Sham, you said too much information. That's why I'm speaking broken. I wanted to do it in Yoruba. Check I delete here any. Or Tony and Shamu, share me. Are you talking about me or the person we talk? You know, we are trying to use it to enlighten people. Share nǹkan and she odaka stop Anyway, as we are talking, she did wear the section am. So as I come here say the section am, now I come dey ask question, say why the section am? Then say, as she no want collect medication, say if them put person for mental house. Oh, okay, she gave 2 more. Okay. Say if them put person for mental, then see you see say then you complain of some things, then can't see say it be like say you know well. Say then they give the person medication. So yeah, they take the medication who they use. Now she no one can collect medication again because we all know say that medication when they give them, it gets side effects. Anybody where they collect that kind of medication, now sleep all through. You go they sleep, the person no go take care of herself, you know. So it be like say the thing don't they affect her. Now she don't want to collect the medication from them. Say she don't want their medication. Now they can't carry them section them. The section where they section them be say they will not allow her to mix with people, and after 6 months they will do another assessment on her before they will now say okay, maybe she's okay. Now she can't they fight them now as I they talk. I don't want to talk too much. Then forward some things to me. Where she can't they fight them now. She can't they fight them, say, now because she be a black woman, then they treat her as she did. So all this thing, she can't write. Inside where she writes. Now a person where talks here, her husband, now abuser, she can't change her mouth. Because she want them to release her pikin to her husband. She can't say she no talk, say her husband, they beat him. She only tell them, say, her husband, okay, seriously, medical section. I don't know much about it, okay? Because waiting I don't know. I no go talk, say I know. Now, she can't dey beg, say, okay, make them give the pikin to her husband and say no. She can't write to them, say, now because she be black woman, then they treat her like that. Say she no tell them, say her husband be beat am. She only tell them, say, now only 1 year she take enjoy her marriage. After that, say now since then, now mental torture. She talk, say her husband they give am. So that does not mean they cannot release her pikin to her husband. Somebody said when a woman comes to the UK, the moment she set foot in the church, she never comes back the same. Why? Why? Tonya Shamu, you need to see the information. It's just that it's not something, it's for my eyes only. It's only for my eyes only to use as awareness and create awareness for our people with the JAPA. Not cesarean section, no. Section where we say them put on one side. People explain what that section means. Let me read what people in medical line that are nurses, they explain. Somebody said she don't enter one's chance with section. She will struggle to wrestle out of this one. Even upon release, she will be subjected to constant monitoring and supervision, plus mental health medication. Tutumpa, I don't know what she means by that. Rubbish advice. Work and you will have more money than benefits. What about those who have no recourse to public funds? Are they not faring better? Oyinbo creates benefits. Put in her name inside, Abi. Nonsense. Isolate, yes. Isolation is isolation. Another person can't explain. He said, somebody said, what section of the Mental Health Act is she under? Wahala Pro Max. And as a black patient, na anti-psychotics, she go dey get. You see as person taking leg, enter wahala. All because some people tell and say, lie, they go give you benefits. Oyinbo wey no wan give benefit again. Now you go meet. Come be do like crazy person. As she dey do like crazy person, now they treat am like crazy person now. Since they come dey treat am like crazy person, she come dey vex say she no crazy. She don't dey okay. She won't come out. So somebody explained, said no. Section is not the first line of treatment for mental illness, and she can only be sectioned if she's deemed to be at risk to the public and to herself. You know, I just asked that question. People don't know the reason why I asked the question. Person where he do small craze, person where they advise and say, do more craze. You need to do correct craze before they can agree that you are not okay. Now she self increase the craze. You know? Now, person where can't say she craze. If you see letter where she writes, now our family member, they say they won't come collect pikin. Say, okay, can they ask the family member to come? And they give the child to one of the family member. Now you both talk, say no. Now their pikin, they don't go release the pikin to any family member because they are not sure of their mental and physical well-being. They cannot release pikin to them. You see, as person, she has to calm down and behave herself. Oh my barbarian with it till eternity. Ha! One, stop it. Koburu. Make it just send our video is when your tebamo. Ton fe japa. Make them know say sorry to her husband. The problem of the husband now be say, you know, say she don't put the husband in trouble already too. Because already they have put the husband's name under domestic violence. And you know when somebody whenever gets paper, where they don't put under, and the husband no know, say she tell them that story. I got to see all that from the information I got. I got to see all she told them. It's a very long this that she sent, and I read it. You know, the husband does not even know she told them all these things. So already she don't spoil the husband chance of living in that country now as it is because of the lie she told them. Somebody said no matter what she says, they will still believe she's not okay mentally. Ha! Our medication is till thy kingdom come, and they won't release her. Okay? While they will not release her. So even if she behaves normal, they won't let her go. Kò tiẹ̀ wá tó ọmọ lọ́mọ ìyẹn ọkọ ẹ̀ tó lọ kó bá. Ọkọ ẹ̀ tó lọ kó bá. I know of somebody because of domestic violence in the UK. That person applied for American visa. Wọ́n fún. They could keep her for years. If you want to JAPA, you better be careful the advice you get. Or when you get to the country. You see how this thing boomerang on her now? Can you see how something boomerang on? Flaky, pè mí lórí nọ́mbà yìí. Jẹ́ kí n fi nọ́mbà tó lè pè mí sí. Comment kò ní, okay. You can't call me on this one. Let me give you the number to call. Mo ti fi nọ́mbà kan síbẹ̀. They will believe she's dangerous to the society. Ọ̀rọ̀ ti dọ́rọ̀ ṣé wá mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹni jẹ́ sáré pin ní nọ́mbà yẹn. Ṣé mọ̀ nǹkan, do you know what happened? Because of the way she's now behaving, the way the things that she has now kind of trying to make trouble with them, they've contacted Nigeria embassy on her case. So it was Nigeria embassy. Now, social worker are involved in her case now because of the baby. Somebody said maybe she offended that advisor. Èmi náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé how can somebody collect that kind of advice? Somebody said she will be in that facility for so long. She will be in the facility for long, so long the Mental Health Act has been activated. If it has been deemed she lacks capacity so long as it appears in her report, she has complicated issues. Koburu, you know, there are some things that when they send it to me, I can't bring it out for obvious reasons. You will have seen, even if she says she's okay, they will never believe her. Don't they carry out tests to ascertain whether somebody is okay or somebody is not okay? Because I don't know much about this thing. Won't they carry out tests on her to ascertain? You know, like they carry out some tests if you are not feeling okay. Don't they do that? They can't get to know from doing that. If you know about it. When she's stable, they will let her out. But nobody knows how long. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó bára wa.